Hey y'all. Okay, I finally made it over here. It's about 10:30 at night. But you know how summertime goes. You lose track of time and you think it's earlier than it is, and for some reason my phone said it was only 9 o'clock, so my husband was almost late for work because he has to work stinking third shift. We hate it. Hopefully that'll change sooner than later. But here I am with little Palmer, and I've got a small haul for her that I wanted to show you, and then I'm going to change her into a little butterfly little onesie that crosses over and has little bows down the side, and some little pink tiny pants if they'll fit. Oh, those are just the tiniest little breeches. Anyway, but I got such a great deal on a whole bag of little goodies for her from this lady on a yard sale site here in our area, and I couldn't pass it up. So one of the things that I think is so cute is this cute little onesie. Can y'all see that? Because I'm really bad about not keeping y'all in frame, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to do better. But anyway, it has the little elastic around the bottom, and I don't know if it's one of those that you can make it a gown. One of them is that it can be a gown, or yeah, I think this one does too. It can be a little gown, or you can make it a little footless sleeper, which gowns for her would be sweet since she's so teensy. But I got that one, and here's the other one that makes a little gown, which I think is my favorite. Isn't that sweet? Look how cute. Oh, you're gonna look cute when you have a complexion. And I got these little tiny onesies. Let's move your teddy bear, baby. Put your little arm down. Here, put it under the covers. There you go. I got this little onesie, and it's got a little bow and little pink teddy bears and some little polka dotted pants. I just can't get over how tiny these pants are. And here's another little pair of floral pants, and a deep pink long sleeve onesie. And a floral little onesie. They all have little tiny bows and little scalloped edges around the top. Really sweet. I really like this one too. I like the pattern on this one. And this one doesn't even feel like it's hardly been worn. Are y'all seeing that okay? And then I got this. I love this one too. I think we should cuddle. And here's some little gray pants that goes with those. And then here's some little blue pants, and they got ruffles on her butt. And some little peach colored ones. And another little pink onesie with little hearts, little gray hearts. And then just a gray onesie with the pink scalloped edges. And another little floral one that matches the little gown thingy. And here's one with ladybugs. I've been trying to decide if we want to do butterflies or ladybugs for Theme Thursday with her. And then there's also, this one has little bears on it, and they're all different colors, and they're kind of watercolored in the centers. Little rose colored ones and little light pink ones, but they look like they were done with watercolors. And then another little pink one with little puffy sleeves and a little bow and silvery glittery little spots on it. And open up the pacifier that I was making. Put that over there. But anyway, so there's her little bit of new clothes. Well, she's pretty much set. She just needs a few little dresses and some little swaddly things, I think. I probably have enough if I went through all these baby clothes, which we went over to the other house the other day, and Mercy at the baby clothes. But anyway, here she is in one of those little vintage diaper shirts. It's a little big, so I kind of tucked it around. And I was like, look, if I just had one of those little clippy things, like you put the cloth diapers on, it looked like a little romper. But, yeah, so I'm going to try to do this fairly quickly. And as you see, I have not cut the zip ties. These are holding her legs on because I know I've got to take her apart and when I go to paint her next week. So, or maybe later this week. I haven't decided. I'm kind of anxious to get her done, honestly, or to at least, you know, see how I do. I bought a few supplies this weekend as well. I think I'm gonna leave her little booties on for now. Where's your little mitts, baby? And because I watched a video that's not quite as intimidating as some, and it made it much more made it look a lot easier than I was just very worried with all the prepping and the steps and the you got to do it and you got to do small batches and all that stuff and how expensive all the silicone stuff is. But I think it'll be fine. We'll see how it works out. You won't know till you try, right? I felt the same way about reborns and my Tori kit. Like I told you before, I had her for like, good grief with the buttons on this thing. I had her kit for a year before I ever worked up the nerve to even try to paint her, because I was so afraid, because she was the first edition, and I didn't want to mess her up, and I feel kind of the same way about this baby too, but I'm feeling a little more confident than I was last week about it. I just have to take my time. I get a little impatient and I want them done. That's why I don't like rooting, I think. It's because it takes so blinking long. And if you don't do it right, it looks horrible. And I like Spencer's hair the way it is, but the only reason it's really thin, like if you can see the top of his head there, is because I had some needles that were not great, and they were dull or whatever, and the hair wasn't catching, and it just kept making spots. And yeah, so someone just came in the door. What do you need? Excuse me a minute, y'all.